With the release of Darkness Ablaze, it introduced a new one-prizer archetype into the meta, Mad Party, with the ability to set up relatively quickly and hit for high numbers, especially for a one-prizer deck. This deck can become quite a nuisance to many other decks in the format. So hello everyone, today I'm bringing you something new to the channel. So in this video, we'll look into the spiciest techs that will help you improve or beat Mad Party. Now, disclaimer before we start, some of these techs may be useful only in the Mad Party matchup, so it might hurt your overall consistency against other decks. So adjust your deck accordingly depending on how often you're likely to face Mad Party. Oh, and one more thing, episode 3 of Pokemon from Scratch is releasing soon, so check out the series if you haven't already. Now let's get started. So let's start over with the Pokemons first and then get into the trainer cards. And first up on the list, let's introduce an old tag team that never saw much play, Venusaur and Snivy GX. So we don't really care about its ability nor its primary attack because all we care about is its GX attack. Solar Plant GX for 3 colorless energies, that's right, 3 colorless energies, deals 50 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So first thing to note is that this tech can only be used in decks that have some sort of energy acceleration, and since Solar Plant GX costs 3 colorless energies, it's not hindered by any type specific deck. Decks like Welder can utilize this especially well because they have the easiest time launching Solar Plant GX on the first turn if they go second. Now, if we look into the HP values of the main attackers in Mad Party, Benevoli only has 40 HP, Poltegeist has 60 HP, and Spiciest has 30 HP. So Poltegeist is the only one that can live the Solar Plant GX with 10 HP remaining. So if we're able to launch Solar Plant GX before the opponent can evolve to Poltegeist, we can knock out every benched Spiciest and Benevoli they have benched, taking multiple prizes and leaving the opponent on the back foot. If we Solar GX in the middle of the match, to deal with the 10 remaining HP on Poltegeist, we can use Galarian Zigzagoon to take care of the rest, or the Roxy Weezing combo if your deck plays that. Note, you should only use Solar Plant GX when you can take multiple prize cards. Next, we have a more recently released duo, Saladmans V and Saladmans Vmax. Both of their first attacks are very useful in dealing with Mad Party. Looking into Saladmans V first, Swoop Across for 3 colorless energies deals 30 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. Now, like Venusaur Snivy GX, this attack will require your deck to have some sort of energy acceleration. However, you will need to work a little bit harder knocking out the Pokemons other than Spiciest. Galarian Zigzagoon will be needed to knock out the remaining 10 HP from Benevoli, and Swoop Across needs to be used twice in order to knock out Poltegeist. Now, if you forego using Swoop Across, Saladmans Vmax can use Sonic Double for only 1 energy to deal 40 damage to 2 Pokemon. This card can be tagged into any deck since its attack only costs 1 energy, but it's slower since you need to evolve Saladmans V into Saladmans Vmax first. 40 damage to 2 Pokemon is nice because you can OHKO Benevolis and Spiciest, though you're 20 short of knocking out Poltegeist. The good thing to note, however, is that Mad Party will have a very difficult time knocking out Saladmans Vmax due to how much HP it has, so you're most likely to get off at least 2 Sonic Doubles before it's knocked out. Next is the spiciest tech in the list, and that is the Stadium Blizzard Town. Since it is a trainer card, this card can be tagged into any deck for Mad Party if needed. This card has yet to see play, but this card can basically shut down Mad Party if they're unable to remove the stadium. Dropping Blizzard Town and then playing a hand disruption can stop your opponent from attacking and allowing you to swing the prize trade. But yes, this card only outright shuts down Benevoli, and Poltegeist can get around the stadium, but you can play around that issue. You can knock out the Poltegeist first before dropping the stadium, or deal at least 20 damage to all of them, or a combination of both. The easiest way would be to use the Roxy combo, Galarian Zigzagoon, or use the 3 Pokemons that were listed previously to deal the preemptive damage to Poltegeist. Finally, the last card in the list is Wondrous Labyrinth. This card is very techable, but should be used mainly in decks with energy acceleration. This card is much trickier to use because it is all about the timing. It needs to be played when it doesn't hurt your own tempo, and needs to be held on until later stages of the game. The reason being is that the only way Mad Party gets around the card is using triple acceleration energy on the Poltegeist. And because triple acceleration energy discards itself after 1 turn, the more your opponent goes through or discards, the better Labyrinth becomes. Time it when you can play it alongside a hand disruption card, to give it the highest chance of sticking on the field. So that's all the tech cards I could come up with against Mad Party currently. Sorry it's a quick video, but if you guys have any other techs you guys have against the deck that you would like to share, drop it down in the comments below. Once again, thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video.